What's up, model building fans? Hey, it's Brian, and thanks again for tuning in to BG Model Workshop. Today we're going to do a stash update for the month of March. Let's see, what's the date today? Today is March 16th, so happy March 16th, everybody. We went to a model show. I take that back. It was a swap meet. It wasn't a model show. It's a swap meet. It was held on Saturday this last weekend, and was pretty lucky of us to actually be able to attend that, since the city of Phoenix started putting the kibosh on all meetings of 50 persons or more. So we were able to sneak in that meeting just before they brought down the moratorium and all that stuff. So let's show you the sweet styling that we got. First off, we happened to score this Johan kit. It's a 1970 Tornado. Oh man, this thing is beautiful. I just absolutely freaking love the color this is in, and that's the color I intend to get as close to as possible when I build this guy. I love it. USA oldies. But yeah, wonderful kit. I already sent some pictures off to my buddy Gaz Decay, and he was like, mate, that's actually a total score, so good deal on that. And yeah, it was $30, but it's a Johan kit, and some other beautiful ones there. They did have a 442, but somebody else snapped that up before we could get it. The kit's untouched. It's unstarted. There, everything is out of bags, but it looks like it's all good to go. So nice score on that deal. And then that same guy at the same table was selling this, the Blueprinter exclusive Sunbeam Tiger kit. And what really caught my eye was the fact that it says Erdl on there. I'm like, you know what? If it's got the word Erdl on there, you got better than a 50-50 chance that you're going to actually have a pretty nice little kit. So we got it home, popped it open, took a look inside, and like, this is actually a beautiful kit. There isn't a bit of flash on the whole thing, so I feel really confident that that's going to be an awesome build. And why did I get a Sunbeam Tiger? No, it's not because of the TV show Get Smart. It's because of the TV show Nancy Drew that both Mrs. BG and I are fans of, and Mrs. BG absolutely loves the car that's on that show. So we're going to build this one in the same color. It's not the exact same edition that car is, because I think the fins on it are a little bit bigger. It might be an earlier edition than whatever year this is supposed to be. But yeah, I intend to build that one for Mrs. BG as the Nancy Drew mystery car. Let's see, at a different table, we happen to come across the California Highway Patrol kit from MPC. And yeah, I know this isn't like the most awesome kit out there, or most awesome police car kit out there, but they've been trying. I have to give them kudos for at least addressing some of the issues with the kit. And I kind of said to myself, if I see this kit there and it's less than retail price, and of course I'll go ahead and pick it up. And it was much less than retail price. It was still sealed in cellophane, so I was fairly certain everything was going to be just fine. Of course, I busted it open when I got home, because that's my jam. But yeah, I've always liked the black and white cruisers. I just think that they're just very iconic for police, and I'm actually looking forward to digging into that one. At the same table, we also were able to score the Toyota Celica. This one says SS2, you know, for whatever reason. But I almost bought one of these back in the day. It was used. I was really considering it. I took it for a test drive. I freaking loved it. And before I could pull the trigger on it, because I went home to sleep on it, and I came back the next day, it had been sold. So I was like, oh well. The one that I had seen was in a gunmetal gray, which I always thought looked good on these cars. Red, of course, is good too, but gunmetal gray is very nice as well. And this kit is all in the bag still, untouched, and we only got it for 15 bucks because we were able to haggle the guy down a little bit, so I was very happy about that find. And then we went over to our friend Mike at Rhino Hobbies. He always has a table of tools and such there. And I picked us up an electric handy router. I have the drill, and the drill works really well. Freaking love the drill. So I thought the router is going to be just as good. And I was not wrong, because I've already built it. And oh man, that's nice. It doesn't have the gear reduction that the drill has, so it does spin at a faster speed, which is fine. It does come with this nice little router ball. Let's change settings here for a quick second. Here we go. Got this nice little router ball for routing out stuff. Gives you an idea of the size of the shaft, of the bits that we can use in there. So just about anything that would fit in your motor tool would probably fit in this guy as well. So That's going to be fun. So now I can make a holster for this one and the drill. So I got them both on me whenever I'm building. I'm like, okay, let's break something. So there we go with that. And also, it took me like 25 minutes to build the thing. So that was nice. So it qualifies as a finished build, right? Oh, and then last but not least, for the show, we stumbled across a guy who had a case of Gundam kits, and he was selling them. What was he selling them for? 3 for 20, which sounded like an amazing deal. 1 for 8 or 3 for 20. And I don't know how to do math very well, but that came out to be an awesome deal. So, picked up 3 kits. Got this guy here. This one said it's the Gold Districts type. And a Cold Districts type, I should say. And I've already started building them. And I freaking love it. It's so cool. Comes with a laser sword and a machine pistol. And I have a mistake going on right here because this handle here is actually his laser sword when it's put away, and now I have it out. But I'm just goofing around with it, checking out poses and stuff, and then we're probably going to start doing the decaling and painting. Well, I say decals, I mean stickers, and the painting and some weathering, probably today if we get some time. So really like that. That's a lot of fun. It's a little smaller than I had imagined it would be, but hey, that makes it desk friendly. And then we got him a couple of friends. We got this particular one here, which is Iron Blood Orphans. And yeah, that's cool looking. It's got some sort of rockety wedge thing that shoots out of his forearm. And well, that just seems all kinds of cool. So I picked that one out. Mrs. BG actually picked this one out. She thought it was very cool. You can't complain about a kit that comes with a battle axe that size. And then the other one was this one, part of the Iron Blood Orphan series as well. And this one's got the horn of a unicorn, I guess. I don't know. Some sort of gigantic lance that's just really slick. So that was also a cool kit too. I'm not sure if these are good guys or bad guys. He's kind of smiling. Must be a good guy, I'm going to guess. But I think it's kind of interesting how the character's hair matches the actual vehicle that they're piloting. And that takes care of the actual show. Now we're going to move on to birthday presents. That became anniversary presents. That became, oh hell, I'm just going to give it to you now because I can't wait presents. And that is from Mrs. BG. And we got ourselves a Volkswagen Type 1 Samba bus from Ravel of Germany. Oh my gosh, this is an awesome kit. We've been into it. It's a multi-piece body that we do have to build up and everything. I recall last year or the year before, Godfather Customs built one of these. I don't remember if he did a large scale or if it's 1/24 scale one, but I was enamored by the one he was building, and I always kept an eye out. These things can be a little pricey off the shelf, but Mrs. BG found one on the Amazon, and the Amazon was like, yep, we have that on stock. We don't have anything else in stock, but we have that in stock, so we'll send that out to you. And I can't wait to build this because my grandfather had this exact edition bus back in the late 1950s, I think it was, and his was black over red, and I intend to do this one in the same style, so it'll be like my grandpa's bus. He had a lot of kids and he needed a lot of vehicle to turn around, and I always thought it was fascinating that these things were like, what, 40 horsepower, and they had all this mass to push through the wind. So they weren't fast, but they were fun. So that's that. So thanks again, Mrs. BG, for that. And then we want to say thank you to our buddy Raoul, because we did do a kit swap with him. I sent him some Mopar kits, and then he let me pick out a couple of Camaros from his stash. And I have the 69 Camaro Convertible, which is going to go part of our Camaro collection, because we've got the Yenko, we've got the Baldwin Motion, we've got the oh gosh, we got the Nicky Camaro, and I've got one more that I can't quite remember which one it is. I think it's just the RS or whatever it is, but now we have the convertible to add to that collection. And then we also got this one here. This is the 50th anniversary 2017 Camaro. Beautifully molded kit. It is a full detail engine bay. Awesome. Sadly enough, it doesn't actually have any pictures on there of the engine, so they might have been hesitant of whether or not they're going to release it with an engine. I don't know. But on the box art on the bottom, we see that there is actually engine bay detail. And where is the engine at? There it is. There's a little tiny engine right there. So yeah, thanks very much, Raoul, for doing that swap with me. I appreciate that, and I'm glad that you're happy with what you got, because I am very, very happy with what I got. And that concludes our stash update. All right, y'all. We're going to come back to you a little bit later on this week with an update on our Bandai group build, because this guy is not officially part of that, even though he is Bandai. And we'll let you know how that Millennium Falcon we're doing is coming along. All right, y'all. Take it easy, and we'll talk to you later on.